So we've been to 2 places for pizza.
Yes.
Both of them unacceptable because one was closed, so you know you've got no choice about that, and the other one had no air conditioning. It was like a warehouse, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
you could chew the air. It was that warm. So we've been looking around, and of course we're in that time where in the middle of the week I think a lot of places don't open till 5. So we're literally down what looks like an alley with the bins. What does not shout? That's going to be great pizza from that. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah. Right, come on, restaurant Sergio, don't let me down. Right.
So.
we ordered too much food. So I want you to pause in a second and guess. So we had a garlic bread to share for start, a pizza each and chips, which we did not need the chips at all, did we? For mains. John had 2 Cokes, I had a Coke and a Prosecco. How much do you think? Pause and give me an answer.
Guess now.
Guess now. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. 60 quid.
Bargain.
Absolute bargain. So yep, so that was absolutely lovely, banging food. The pizzas were lovely, weren't they? So yeah, we'll go there again. So today I've partnered with Wild. And why? Because I love it. And they brought out a roll-on. Look, it's a roll-on. This is absolutely brilliant. Leaves no white marks on your clothes at all. And it gives you 24-hour protection. This handles my menopausal sweats like you would not believe. I also care what goes on my skin. So this is paraben free, it's aluminium salt free, and it's got really good ingredients, all vegan, and make your skin feel wonderful and soft and soothing. They plant a tree for everyone you buy as well. It is just brilliant. What else can you do? And it's refillable, so it saves on all the waste in the environment too. So if you want to give Wild a go, and I do suggest you do, scan the QR code here, click on the link in the description and use code MANDY2025. So treat yourself. Go Wild. You'll be glad you did. So we nipped back to the vans for a little bit after the pizza. I managed to find some lovely watercolour painting stuff in a shop I can't pronounce, but I'll tell you later. It's something like, was it the World Sisters or something in a foreign language, in like Swedish or something. Beautiful little shop. But now we're out to pub. Out to pub. So there's still more and more camper vans arriving. It's obviously a popular little spot. Put a post on Instagram today asking about like the pricing structure, because for what we thought, because I was talking to the couple of guys that looked like they were enforcement officers for here, and they said it was like 28 quid to stay for 24 hours, and I'm thinking if it's that expensive there's no way that as many people would be here. So find out in a couple of days, won't we? So we just had a lovely pudding at, what was it called? The little sweet shop.
The little sweet shop. The
little dessert shop.
Yeah.
And they had kunafa, which is similar to kunafe but without the cheese. So it's strawberries, chocolate, and then like shredded, well, it tasted like shredded wheat. One of the nicest puddings I've had for a while. Who says you shouldn't have instant pudding? Name the film. However, I've just come back this way. I missed the fact that there's a new world buffet in Chester. I chose pizza.
Why did you choose that pizza as well?
It was a choice of pizza. It was a Raggedy Ann.
Is what?
Raggedy Ann region.
It was. I was going to say that, putting it politely.
Yeah, a little bit. There was some things going on.
Angry was out.
Anyway, Mangry was out, And we've decided that we're going to walk on the walls to go back to the vans, because you can. It's how much nicer is it to walk? I mean, you know, you can literally smell a fusion of every restaurant that's out here, and you can have a bit of a peek. You know, there's a disco in there, and you get to see the tops of everything, which is much better than walking amongst the people, especially when you have to go the same way there and back, because I don't like that anyway. So yeah, it's cool. So we're going to do the walls on the way back. Bottom! Bottom! Yes. I married that bottom. That bottom is mine. A tale of three gateways. Layers of history! And then over here, it's at the amphitheatre. Yeah. It's got the amphitheatre. Romans. What have the Romans done for us lately? I've just said a joke to John, said that I'm very weary, and he didn't get it.
Grown.
But look, there's a heron, and there's lots of duckies, and a seagull. And there we are. Oh, you can just see the back of John's van there, and this is the Little Roodee. We've got a little cafe there, and beautiful sky. Looks more beautiful on the phone than it does by eye. But yeah, it's definitely a lot emptier now than it was before, isn't it? So, hi. So that's where we've just been, and had full bellies. So we're waddling back for a nap because it's right and proper. The lady that was serving us in there said that if they had beds that they could rent them out, and they would make a fortune for people needing a nap after eating so much food. So all I can say is that had one of the best salad bars I have ever had. John.
Weirdo.
But it literally was the best salad bar. It had that wakame salad that I really like with my sushi, and it had lots of like capri salad, the tomatoes with the mozzarella, and anyway, just lots and lots and lots of really, really nice salady options and fresh olives and all the nice things. So yeah, good stuff. Now to walk the walls. Back to the vans.
Waddle the walls.
Waddle the walls. So many steps. I'm sure there'll be fewer steps going on the street. And we're here again. So we're done at Little Roodee. It cost 32 quid because we, in effect, pressed the wrong button. We did the top button because we just saw the words 3.5 tons and hit that thinking that that was going to be it. However, it does say that that is for over 3.5 tons, so we could have done car parking, which in itself I think is £8 a day, and then £1.50 for overnight, so that'd be £9.50 a day instead of £16 a day. So that's something that we've learnt and we will do later. But we've had a lovely time in Chester. It's not the best for sleeping, you know what we're like, but we've had a couple of really nice meals, and we have been to a good walk around the walls, found a shop that's coming out everywhere. It's a bit like a little cute IKEA type place. So that's it. So we're going to Aldi, and then we've got to park up for a couple of nights, and then we are meeting up with our mates. One of them, so ever so nicely, has managed to find a place that does the Japanese head spa things. I'm gonna get one of them on Monday. So normally it means there's been a disaster when it's like this, but this time there is no disaster. This time I've got a spanky new diesel heater that works better than these Chinese ones we've been getting. The value for money has always been good for those. However, the heating stays on all night. There's no cut off. So you literally, it goes on low and then you get slowly baked in a van my size. The good part about this new heater, not only does it cut out at night so I don't get slowly roasted in my van, so it's proper temperature control that cuts in and cuts out all the time. It also has a vent option like you find on the posh other brands that come in motorhomes and things, where it will literally suck in the cool air and blow it back out again. So it will keep me cooler. Airflow is king in this weather, don't you know? And thirdly, it's got an app. So if it gets cold, or if it gets warm, or if it gets something that changes and you're out and about, you can change it and you can turn it on. You can have the cold air flowing while you're out if it's warm, or you can have it heated up ready for you if you need to come back into a cold van. So it's amazing, and I'm so excited. And I do feel sorry for John doing it in 29 degrees. So while we're in a getting stuff done mood, I went into my box at the back of my van and got out my little marine press stud kit. And what I like about this is you've got the little press studs you can screw in, and then the other half that you put into whatever fabric. And this is the problem I've got. It isn't a problem, but it's annoying. Is this. So this comes over here and gets in the way some. So I'm going to scoot the mats around at the front, excuse the shoes because they're not quite in the middle, and get that right there. And then I'm going to pin that there and there. It's going to still come up in the middle, but it's going to be less annoying than seeing it up all the time like that. Right, so there that is on there, all with the help of this thing. You put this underneath it and you batter it so it goes all the way through, and then you put this side down on here and that in the middle, which makes that bit fit in there nice and easy. Absolutely buzzing little kit this. I have used it so many times for pinning things up and around the van. It is awesome. Right, and there we go. So it's now fixed there. It is still curling up, but it's actually curling, looks like it's sitting better. And then this side here, and it just literally just pressed it down. So when I want to clean it, or when I want to get under here again, it is much better. So yeah, job's a good one. Time to go and open a bottle of beer.